Mrs. Witch, it's been such a thrill to be in a competition with you.
Remember, Oh, thank you, dear. You're so nice.
She's turned Mrs. Witch to stone. That's it! I've won! I'll be the Little Kingdom's witch. I'll really enjoy working with you, King Thistle.
Working with me?
Oh, yes. I've got big plans for the Little Kingdom.
Oh, dear. She sounds like a bit of a bossy boots.
Meow. And Mrs. Witch's mangy old cat will have to go. Did you see Mrs. Witch move?
She can't move. She's been turned to stone.
He really is a flea-bitten old thing. He smells awful.
I'm really cross. You leave my moggy alone.
Wow, Mrs. Witch turned the other witch to stone. So, I suppose Mrs. Witch is the winner.
We knew you could do it.
Shouldn't you turn Wendy Witch back now?
She was very rude about my moggy. But if she says sorry...
Sorry.
And sorry to Moggy.
Sorry, Oggy. Thanks. You're just amazing, Mrs. Witch. I've never seen anyone break out of a stone spell before.
And you're a very polite and clever young witch, mostly.
Well, as they say, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. So I'll be moving along. Bye.
I'm glad Mrs. Witch won.
The Little Kingdom wouldn't be the same without Mrs. Witch.
Yes, mind you, Wendy Witch did have a point about the cat. It does rather smell, and it's...
What was that?
It's a most lovely pussycat.
Thank you, King Thistle. I do love my moggy.
Meow.
My goodness, Daisy and Poppy, you're a long way from home.
We better ring your mummy and daddy.
Bunny Rabbit.
Now, Daisy, that wasn't very nice.
Bunny Rabbit.
What's going on?
Bunny Rabbit. More. What's that noise?
It's coming from over there.
I think we've found my little sisters. Hop, 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 hop. Wow! Look at all those rabbits.
That one's wearing my dad's hat.
Poppy, Daisy, what have you done? Rabbity, rabbity. They've turned all the elves into rabbits. Daisy, that wasn't funny or clever. Give me the wand. Kitty Catty. Meow. Daisy and Poppy, I'm sure you didn't mean to. Meow. Birdie wordy, birdie wordy.
Phew. Do you think that's it? Yes. Luckily, birds can't hold wands.
Ah, Barnaby and Ben, have you seen the girls?
The kittens are Holly and Fleur.
And the birds are the twins.
What?
Daisy and Poppy have been doing a bit of magicking.
I see. And who are all the rabbits?
They're the elves.
Tidy up.
OK, Dad. I'll take the litter to the bin.
Thank you, Lucy.
Come on, Rex.
That's the sound of big people. Quick, get out of the bin.
Huh? What was that?
I said, get out of the bin.
It's not a bin. It's the Great Elf Tower.
Just get out of there, you silly old elf.
Excuse me.
Ooh, a little fairy.
Hello?
Ooh, and a a smelly little fairy.
I am not a smelly little fairy. I'm a smelly little elf.
It's that little girl we met at the farm.
Yes, it's Lucy. Hello, Ben. Hello, Holly. We're having a picnic.
Look, Gaston, it's Rex.
He likes you because you're smelly.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh, you've brought all your friends from fairyland.
This isn't fairyland. It's the Little Kingdom. Load the elf trucks.
Right-ho!
Lift ho, lift ho, lift, 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 lift. Catch ho, catch, catch ho, catch, 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 catch.
But why do you want all this stuff?
We use it to make toys.
Wow, I love toys. But what do you do with all the smelly stuff?
It makes lovely compost for the elf farm.
Back to the elf tree!
Let's get these down to the elf factory without delay.
Whoa! What a whopper!
Dad, you have to throw him back in the water. He can't breathe.
Of course I will. But just take a photo so I can show my friends. There you go, Barry. Bye-bye. Aha! We've got another fish. Oh, well, this isn't a fish.
It's a mirror. Can we keep it, Dad?
Yes, it's from the bottom of the lake, so it can't belong to anyone.
Cool.
OK, well, it's been nice chatting to you, little folk. But I think it's time to go home. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Do you think the mirror is magic, Dad?
I hope not. I've seen enough magic for one day.
Listen, somebody's crying. It's a girl. Hello, what are you doing in the lake?
I live here.
You live in the lake?
Yes, I'm a mermaid. My name is Oceana.
Why were you crying?
I've lost my mirror.
That must be the mirror Lucy found.
And where is this Lucy?
She's a big girl.
So, she'll probably be on her way to school.
Bye, Lucy. Pick you up later.
Bye, Dad!
Oh, no. A mermaid's mirror must never be seen by big people.
Don't worry. I'm sure Lucy won't show it to anyone.
Look, everybody. I found a mirror.
Ooh, lovely. That's perfect for our show and tell. Come up to the front, Lucy, and show the mirror to the whole class.
Ah!
My poor mirror. I'll never get it back because I can't walk on land.
Don't worry.
We'll get your mirror back.
The main thing is not to panic.
Ah! The school's gone.
Shall we start panicking now, Mum?
Yes.
It's the school.
Hooray! Welcome back, everybody. Oh, there's no one here.
Trapped in the land of the dinosaurs with no way back. Don't worry, there must be an answer. Think, Mrs. Elf, think!
What's that? Is it a dinosaur?
I'm not sure.
It's a cave woman.
Shoes. Wait a minute. It's Mrs. Fotheringill.
The lost teacher.
I've been stuck here for ages. Thank goodness you finally come to rescue me.
Well, we sort of need rescuing ourselves, actually.
Oh.
If only Mummy was here.
Yes, the Queen could magic us home.
But the Queen is here. I saw her this morning.
Hooray!
But she was carried off by one of those pterodactyl things. Leaving just her wand and her cell phone.
Mrs. Fotheringill, do you know where the pterodactyls live?
They live on Scary Mountain. I could take you there if you want.
All right. Come on, children. hold hands. Stay together.
Mrs. Fotheringill, why is it called Scary Mountain? Oh, I see.
Look! The Queen!
Hello, everyone.
Mummy, are you all right?
Yes, but I'm trapped. It won't lift up its foot.
I'll climb up and tickle the pterodactyl. Elves are good at tickling pterodactyls, and I'm an elf.
Careful, Ben.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
Hooray! Here's your wand, Mummy.
Thank you, everyone. Now, I think we all better get back home.
Hooray! We're back.
It's the gnome! He's come back to eat our breakfast! Oh! A mole!
Oh! It's eating our washing!
Shoo! Shoo! Go away, mole! Princess Holly, do you know a magic spell to get rid of moles?
I'm sorry, Mr. Elf. I don't.
Oh, dear. Think, Mr. Elf. What gets rid of moles?
Hello?
Hooray!
Yes, moles don't like us gnomes. No idea why.
Thank you, Mr. Gnome, for saving our campsite from the mole.
That's all right. What's for breakfast?
The mole ate all the food.
Oh, dear.
Good morning.
Nanny Plum!
How was your night?
It was very strange.
Mr. Gnome turned up, and he loves oranges.
And Mr. Gnome sang a funny song called Rinky Dinky Doo.
Then a mole came along and ate our washing line and all our food.
And now we haven't any breakfast.
Yes, I thought that might happen. That's why I've brought the magic picnic basket. Breakfast for everyone!
Hooray!
Oh, I'm actually very hungry.
Oh, have you not eaten either?
Not today. Oh, dear, it's empty.
It isn't empty. It's a magic picnic basket. Magic basket, please. Breakfast for everyone!
Hooray! I get the idea. Magic basket, please. 20 poached eggs, lots of toast, 9 jars of jam, 40 sausages and 90 pancakes.
Yippee! What a splendid...
Wake!
It's an earthquake! It's an earthquake!
It's not an earthquake.
Phew!
It's worse than an earthquake. It's a woodpecker.
Oh. It's smashing the tree.
It's made a hole!
It's got inside!
Oh, it's not in my flat.
Phew! It's not in my flat.
Our door's stuck.
Here, son, let me try.
I believe we have found the bird. Everybody, keep calm and don't panic. Ah! Ah! Everybody out!
Run for your lives!
Hello, Ben.
Hello, Holly. We've got a bird in our tree.
Yes, I saw it first. It's a woodpecker.
That's correct. I didn't realise Your Majesty was interested in birds.
Oh, yes, I'm a bird spotter. Here's my badge.
Then it's very good you turned up. We need all the help we can get.
Take me to the bird.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, Your Majesty. The woodpecker is in our home.
It's building a nest.
And soon there'll be eggs.
And when they hatch, there'll be baby woodpecker chicks.
And baby woodpecker chicks are extremely rare to spot.
Fantastic. When they hatch, I can come back and tick them off in my book.
It's got to go now, before it lays its eggs.
It can't go. I want to spot the chicks.
This tree is for elves, not for woodpeckers.
No nesting creature shall be Oh!
See? The telly is always right.
But now that we're here, how do we find Mrs. Fotheringill?
Gaston can sniff Mrs. Fotheringill's shoes and find her.
Brilliant, Ben. Find Mrs. Fotheringill.
Good boy, Gaston.
I wonder where we'll find the lost tribe.
Lost tribe? What nonsense!
Whoa! Look at that!
A lost tribe!
Told you.
They're elves and fairies, just like us.
Halt! Who journeys through our land?
We come from the surface of the mighty earth.
We welcome you, surface dwellers.
We thank you, O Lord of the Underground.
Nanny, why are they speaking in that funny way?
That's how they speak on telly.
We bid you greetings.
Actually, we've come to get Mrs. Fotheringill.
Ah, the one we call teacher.
Yes, that'll be her. Good morning, children. My name is Mrs.
Hello, Mrs. Fotheringill.
Oh, hello, everybody.
We're here to rescue you.
And we've brought your shoes.
Oh, my shoes. It's good to have them back. It's been very nice and peaceful down here, a bit like a holiday. But I will be glad to be back in my own little home.
Fotheringill! Fotheringill!
Ah, Daisy! Poppy! On the other hand, I think I'll stay here.
Young lady, do you want to be rescued or not?
Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to decide.
I'll make it easy for you.
Yes?
As Queen, I command you to come back.
Oh, well, in that case...
Right, mission accomplished.
Let's go home. Back to the lift, everyone.
Ah, it's so nice to stand on something that isn't moving.
Redbeard, do islands normally have fins?
Not as a rule, no.
What about eyes?
Hardly ever.
It's lovely being on dry land.
I think you should come back now.
No, I want to stay here. Pick me up on the way home.
Nanny Plum, hurry!
I'm not leaving this island.
I wouldn't exactly call that an island.
Why not?
Because it's a fish, and a whopping big one.
It's Big Bad Barry!
Ah! Help me!
Don't worry, you're in no danger as long as he doesn't think you're food. Like a fly or something.
Nanny does look like a fly.
Ah! I'm not a fly! I'm not a fly! Ah! Get away!
Don't let Barry catch you.
Help!
Don't flap your wings so much, Nanny.
Fly faster, Nanny!
Nanny, don't look so like a fly, will you?
Ah! Ah!
Nanny, catch hold of the hook.
Oof. Now she looks a bit like a worm on a hook.
Ooh, fish like eating worms.
I'm not a worm! I'm not a worm!
Whoops! Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to use a fishing rod. Hang on, Nanny! I'm pulling you in! And how's me sweet darling? Not having a very good day, are you?
Not having a good day? Not having a good day? A fish just tried to eat me!
Yep, those sailors were definitely right about the woman on board bad luck stuff.
Fog coming towards us.
Fog? That's bad.
What about an ant?
Or a goldfish.
Yes. Or what about a dragon?
Dragon alarm! Fire-breathing dragon!
Dragon alarm!
Save the elf tree!
Sorry, Ben. We must all help.
The elf tree's in danger! Dragons breathe fire!
Phew! Looks like everything is under control. Anyway, back to your pet, Ben. What was it you wanted?
It was the dragon.
You can't have a dragon in your room. He could burn the house down. It's the most dangerous pet you could have in a tree.
apart from Woodworm.
It's OK, everyone. My son is taking the dragon away.
Where can Dave live?
How about Gaston's house?
Yes, it'll be nice for Gaston to have a friend to stay.
Hi, Gaston.
We've got a visitor for you.
Look, he's drinking Gaston's water.
He's sleeping in Gaston's bed.
He's making himself at home.
Ben, you don't think Gaston minds sharing his home, do you?
No, I think he's pleased to have a new friend.
Look, Dave got bigger.
Oh. We'd better get him out of here while we still can. Hush!
I see the baby dragon is getting bigger.
Yes, Nanny. And it's impossible to find anywhere for him to live.
He needs to go home.
But where is his home?
Dragonland, of course. Mind you, it's a long, long way away.
My dad can fly us there in the elf plane. He'll be happy to take us.
What? Take a fire-breathing dragon on an aeroplane? Never!
The dragon's back! Sound the alarm!
Get that dragon out of here!
Holly, look! Yes, that must be Ben. Hello, Ben. I hear you've been naughty and got yourself turned into a frog. You really should have waited like I told you. Yes, poor Holly was really worried. Oh, maybe this frog isn't Ben. Maybe that one looks a bit like Ben. But so does that one. They all look the same. We'll never find Ben. Look! One of them is wearing a hat. Does Ben wear a hat? I think so. Holly! Don't you know? He's your best friend. Yes, Ben wears a hat. Hi, Ben. If it's really you, do a croak. At last. You've no idea what a time we've had trying to find you. Now, Ben, don't worry. Nanny Plum will be here soon, and she knows the spell to turn you back again. We don't need Nanny Plum. I know lots of spells. Violet, I think we should just wait for Nanny. No. Turning frogs back into elves is easy peasy. Watch this. Zappity-zee, turn yourself into whatever you be. You see, I told you I could do it. Well done, Violet.
Ah, that was horrible. I was a frog and I was eating flies.
Oh, I don't think my spell is quite finished. Oh, Ben's turned into a bird. That wasn't meant to happen. Now we will never... I'm back!
Ah! An elf!
No, it's me. The elf's boat is really, really big.
No problem. We can do big.
And we need duck legs.
Oh, really? Then duck legs it is.
And a hippopotamus head at the front. That breathes fire. Are you sure it looks right?
Maybe we should add chicken wings. That's better. Come on, let's take it for a walk. Walkies!
What an awful noise.
Morning, wise old elf. How do you like our boat?
It looks a bit funny if you ask me.
It is a traditional Viking boat.
Oh, no, it isn't. I'll show you a traditional Viking boat. Mr. Elf, please bring out our boat.
Righto! Oh!
What's wrong?
We can't get the boat through the door. It's too big.
Oh, that's a bit embarrassing.
I suppose you want some fairy help getting it out.
Yes, please.
Here, boy. Fetch!
Ah! Well, I suppose we might be able to fix it in time. Oh.
Hello, everyone. Have you finished my boat?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What's that?
Your boat.
So, I told you to make me a boat that wouldn't be laughed at, and this is what you made?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Whose idea was the hippo head?
That was my idea. I thought of the flames. Ooh, fish swimming through the air. Cool. Awesome. Grandpapa, Papa, Grandpapa, Papa.
Bless me, it's the twins. You found me at last.
Grandpapa.
And Holly, my dear. Did I win the game?
Hello, Dad. Have you really been hiding there all year?
If a game's worth playing, it's worth playing right.
Hello, Victor.
Cedric, old bean.
This is my best friend, Ben.
Delighted to meet you, Ben.
Don't ask him about his hobbies.
What's that? Hobbies? You want to hear about my hobbies?
Well...
Did you know I've been doing some inventing?
Yes. Last year you showed us your jam trousers.
Did I? What about my custard shoes?
Those too.
Oh, I've taken up lots of new hobbies, like woodwork.
Sounds quite harmless.
Here's a wooden chair I made.
It looks surprisingly like an ordinary chair.
Yes, but then I asked myself, why should a chair have legs and not be able to walk? Here, boy.
It can walk.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, it doesn't like being sat on.
No, that's the problem with walking chairs. And also, I've been doing some gardening.
Gardening? That sounds relatively safe.
I asked myself, why should a tulip have leaves? Why not hands or even feet? And I gave it a brain.
Master.
And a voice.
Master.
What do you think of my gardening, Cedric?
This isn't gardening. This is an abomination.
Daddy, what's an abomination?
That tulip.
I do like my hobbies. Frogs. I asked myself, why should a frog have just 2 eyes? Why not 10 or 23?
Oh, that's enough, dear.
Keep still. Pretend to be toys.
Happy birthday, Lucy. Now, Lucy, blow out the candles.
It might get a bit spitty when she blows the candles out. Don't tell her to blow them all out in one go.
Remember to blow them all out in one go.
Don't forget to make a wish.
I want a pink unicorn. Strawberry? No. Pink unicorn.
Ah!
Wow, a pink unicorn. My wish came true.
That's amazing.
Right, everyone. Home time. Don't forget your party bags.
Hello, Yasmin. Did you have a nice time?
Yes, Lucy's dad did magic. He's awesome.
What are you looking like that for?
All right, out you come. All of you. I thought I made it clear there were to be no real elves and fairies at the party. But as soon as my back is turned, you invite every elf and fairy in the world.
Where's Jake?
He's missing. He must have fallen into a party bag.
All right, don't panic. Just wait here.
Ooh, what's this? Yum! I love cake!
Oh, I think Lucy lost one of her toys. Ah, there it is.
Thanks, Lucy's dad. Your magic show was great. Yes, everyone said so.
Oh, did they?
This was my best party ever!
I'm glad you had fun, Lucy. And no one really saw your little friends. So I suppose everything turned out all right. Back to normal, eh?
Yes, except for the unicorn.
Oh, yes, the unicorn. I forgot about that.
Don't worry, Dad. We can just keep it in the barn with the cows.
A sort of hungry giant octopus with 8 legs, something.
Oh, yes! I see it! What should I do?
Would you mind telling it not to eat my boat?
Now listen here, Mr. Octopus. This boat is not for eating.
What's happening?
The octopus seems to be eating your boat.
Quick, to the surface!
Naughty octopus! Stop eating! Stop at once, I say!
My boat! Eaten! I said this would happen!
No, you said your boat would be eaten by Big Bad Barry, but it was eaten by Giant Octopus.
It's a disaster!
Don't worry. I said I'd take responsibility, and I will.
And?
That's it. I've taken responsibility.
Fine. Well, I hate to ask, but Nanny Plum, can you magic a boat up so we can go home?
No.
Why not?
Because you said, blah, 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 no magic, and you took my wand away, remember?
Oh, yes, so I did.
So, we're stranded here.
No, I've just had a brilliant Mr. Elf idea. I'll build a raft out of the wreckage.
And we'll help you.
Yes, Dad.
We'll lash the pieces together with rope. There, finished. May I present Bunty 3?
What's Bunty 3?
This boat.
Bunty 2 was prettier.
It's not meant to be pretty. It's a raft.
I know what a raft is. Where's the bathroom? Is it downstairs?
There isn't a downstairs.
Don't be too harsh on Nanny. She doesn't know as much about rafts as us sailors. By the way, where's the kitchen? Is that downstairs too?
Yes, it's probably next to the sitting room.
This is a raft. There aren't sitting rooms and kitchens and bathrooms.
It's not very luxurious then, is it?
No, it's not. But it will get us home.
Where are the chickens?
Oh, they've gone.
Gone? The whole point of watching them was to make sure they didn't go.
You never said that. You just said watch them.
You watched them wander off into the night?
Yes.
Oh, all right, cowboys. Let's round up the chickens.
Come back, chickens! Chickens, come back!
Nanny, remember, no sudden loud noises. We don't want a chicken stampede.
All right. You aren't exactly quiet yourself.
Ha! Elves are good at being quiet. And we're elves! Whoops.
The chickens are stampeding.
We'll head them off at the pass.
Head them off at the pass? What does that mean?
No idea, but they say it in all the cowboy films.
The chickens are heading straight for the fairy village.
Ah, Chicken Stampede!
Which way did the chickens go?
They went that away.
Yes, that's what they say in cowboy films as well. They went that away.
Ah, it's so lovely to wake up to the song of a little bird. Good grief! What are those chickens doing here?
You said you wanted a chicken, Daddy.
I didn't expect you to take me seriously.
You're the king. Of course we take you seriously.
What are they doing to my flower garden?
Eating it, Your Majesty.
If you are going to keep chickens, you have to say goodbye to flower gardens.
But you can have eggs for breakfast every day.
And you won't have any problems waking up.
Who made these hills on my golf course?
A mole, Your Majesty.
Well, get rid of it.
We've been trying to chase it away all morning, Your Majesty.
Don't you know how to get rid of moles, wise old elf?
No.
Then who does?
Nanny Plum. She can talk to it. She speaks all animal languages.
Of course. Nanny!
Yes, Your Majesty?
Ah, Nanny Plum. You talk to animals, don't you?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Then can you tell this mole to leave my golf course?
No, Your Majesty.
What?
I can't speak mole. It's one of the more difficult animal languages, along with aardvark.
Well, can't you use magic to get rid of the mole?
There is one magical method to get rid of moles, but unfortunately, it uses a gnome.
What's that?
A gnome, Your Majesty, is a sort of elf with a big tummy.
What? Gnomes are nothing like elves. They eat too much, talk too much, and never do any work.
I don't care what you use, just get rid of that mole.
OK, I'll fetch us a gnome.
Where am I?
Hello, Mr. Gnome. I've called you here to get rid of some moles.
It will be my pleasure. I like trees, they're not like peas, custard creams or goo. I'll sing my song and strum along with a fol-de-dol-de-doo.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Thank you, Gnome. How much do I owe you?
Oh, I'm not finished yet, Your Majesty. If I go now, the mole will...
Where are they?
Oh, dear. I think the king has found them.
Oh! Where did this come from? Ugh.
Really? What a fuss over such a little creature.
Ah! My tadpoles!
Your tadpoles have turned into frogs, Princess Holly.
Tadpoles? Frogs? What on earth is going on?
Daddy, I did tell you I had some homework. Here, froggies. This way. This is my room. And these are my toys. Crank, 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 crank. Let's play hide and seek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming, ready or not? Found you. Let's play another game. Hop, hop, hop.
Bedtime, Princess Holly.
Nanny, say hello to my friends. Fluffy, Tiddles, Mopsy and Ben.
Hello?
Good night, froggies. Good morning, Ben.
Are you coming out to play?
Sheepdog, watch this. Rex is rounding up the sheep and taking them safely into their pen. Wow!
Gaston wants to have a go.
You're too little to round up sheep, Gaston.
Whoa! What's that sound?
It's gone all dark. It's Bessie.
And who is Bessie?
Bessie's a cow. Ooh, a cow. She likes you.
Now, children, what does the cow give us?
A big lick.
Yes, and what else?
Milk.
Well done.
But she hasn't brought any with her. She has. Watch me. It's okay, Bessie. I'll be very gentle.
And there you have it. That's where milk comes from. A cow.
Another interesting thing about cows is they always sit down when it's going to rain.
Oh, Nanny Plum, that's just a silly fairy tale.
It's true. Cows sit down when it's going to rain.
Oh, yes, yes. What a superb example of a female bovine quadruped.
I just felt a teeny drop of rain.
These are the cow's udders.
Yes, I definitely felt some rain.
Wise old elf, maybe you should get out from under the cow.
If only I could take a closer look. Oh.
Oh, dear.
Gaston and Rex can sleep in the kitchen.
What? Oh, all right then. As long as they don't leave any muddy footprints. Oh!
This is my bedroom. We can have a midnight feast.
Yes, you have to have a midnight feast at a sleepover. It's the law. Gosh, I'm tired.
Me too.
And me. Is it midnight yet? No. Midnight is still hours away. But I'm so sleepy. We've got to stay up until midnight, or it's not a real midnight feast.
Dum-dee-dum-dee-dee-dee-doo, My goodness! Rex, what are you doing here? It's morning. You could grow big again any second. Out! Out! Quickly! You're starting to grow. Out you go! Just in time. That could have been disastrous.
What's all the noise about? You woke us up.
Holly, where's Lucy?
Shh! She's still asleep.
What? Well, wake her up and get her out of the castle! Quickly! Before she gets big!
Oh, yes! We forgot! Lucy! Lucy! Wake up!
What's happening?
You're growing! Whoa! Let's get out of here! Quickly! Everyone out!
Uh-oh. Too late.
Gosh! What a funny way to wake up.
Then it could score on its own.
Hooray! This is too easy.
OK, I'll make it harder. I'll give the next legs too.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Why don't you add some dragons for good measure?
Oh, that's a good idea, wise old elf. Dragons!
Ah, so this is basketball. What a fun game. Well done, wise old elf, for suggesting it.
But...
Game over.
What's the score, Nanny?
What score would you like?
Can we have 100 million?
OK, 100 million points to this team.
Hooray! We have 100 million too.
Yes, 100 million points to that team. Oh, that means it's a draw.
Hooray! Ah, what a great Father's Day this has been.
It'll be hard getting back to my work tomorrow. Yes, it'll be hard getting back to my food deliveries again.
Oh, the deliveries. I'm afraid it all went a bit wrong today.
Mrs. Peach wanted an orange and Nanny gave her broccoli.
And I think I gave Mr. Egg a peach. Or was it the other way round?
It'll take weeks to sort this out. I'm quite looking forward to it.
I really enjoyed Father's Day. It's a shame it's over.
There's still a tiny bit of Father's Day left, Papa. I'll read you a bedtime story.
Thank you, Strawberry.
Ready? Once upon a time...
A big bad wolf came along to the straw house, and he huffed and he puffed, and then there was a loud knock on the door. Who could that be? Said the princess.
With a yo-ho-ho, the pirates set sail across the deep blue sea.
Does the story have to be about pirates?
Not about pirates. What else could the story be about?
How about Vikings?
Oh, OK, Vikings then. The Vikings set sail across the deep blue sea. And on the way, they met a pirate! Yo-ho-ho!
And jump over the mud pit. No flying, please, Bobby.
Come on, Gaston, jump over.
Remember who's in charge. Gaston, jump! That's it. Now the seesaw. Good work. Straight through, please. Good boy, Gaston. Round the poles. And jump over the mud pit.
Uh-oh, Gaston's in the mud.
He's covered in it.
Ha-ha! No harm in a bit of mud, is there, Gaston?
Oh no, Gaston is going to shake himself dry. Sorry, Miss Jolly.
You're a mucky pup, aren't you, Gaston? But next time, you will jump over! Now, who'd like to show us all a trick?
Oh, me first. My green flies can dance. Oh!
Archie can lift really heavy things.
Wow!
Stanley can walk on his front legs.
Ooh! Bobby B can do a somersault. Whoa! Foo-Foo can shake hands.
Amazing!
And what about Gaston?
He does know how to fetch shoes.
Excellent!
But maybe it's not a good time to see it.
Fiddlesticks! No time like the present. Gaston, fetch my boot!
Oh no! Gaston is going to eat Miss Jolly's boots.
Drop!
Hooray!
Wow!
He didn't eat it.
Gaston is now trained.
Thank you, Miss Jolly. This is nice, Daddy.
Yes, it is rather nice, isn't it? I don't know why I've never done this before.
Would you like some lunch, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes. I am rather hungry.
Me too.
Telephone for Your Majesty. Someone called Nanny Plum?
Hello, Nanny Plum. Yes. Yes, of course. Right away. Nanny says I have to get back to work.
Oh, but Daddy, what about lunch?
I know, but there is more important king work to be done.
But Daddy, you're king. That means you're in charge.
Ah, Holly, everyone thinks I'm in charge, but really, I get told what to do all the time. When are we having lunch, Nanny?
There's no time for lunch, Your Majesty. You have to judge a fairy fruit and vegetable competition.
How do you do that, Daddy?
How do I do that, Nanny?
You pick the biggest.
Princess Holly and King Thistle.
Hooray! Hooray!
Here are the finalists, Your Majesty. This is a tomato.
Ah, very, big.
And this, a strawberry.
Also very big and, red. Now I have to make another speech. Ah.
Well done, everybody, for growing this, stuff. It all looks, very big. Now, without further ado, I judge that the winner is the tomato. Or...
Stop, Holly! It's not a good idea to fly around Madam Spider.
Why, Nanny?
The flutter of our fairy wings is like a fly. And she likes to eat flies.
Eat flies? Ugh.
Shh! Yes, that's just what spiders do. You like to eat ice cream. Spiders like to eat flies. They have very smelly breath. Excuse me, Madam Spider. Could we possibly collect a dewdrop from your lovely web here? It is to make some medicine for the king. Madam Spider says yes.
I'll get the dewdrop, Nanny. Elves are very good at climbing, and I'm an elf.
Hooray!
Very good. Now we need the slime from a slug.
Look, a slug!
Holly, perhaps you could do the asking this time. You might have to shout a little, though, because slugs cannot hear very well.
Why's that, Nanny?
Because they have no ears.
Can't we just take some slime from the ground?
You can't go around collecting someone else's slime without asking them first. It's not polite.
Hello, Mr. Slug.
Louder.
Hello! My daddy, the king, isn't well. We need some of your slime to make his medicine. Can we collect some in this jar, please?
Zigzag zog, make me into a frog.
Wow!
A common frog. Look how slimy it is. And how smelly it is.
Stinky whiffy poo!
And how silly it sounds. Well, that brings today's nature class to a most satisfactory close. Nanny Plum, you can turn yourself back now.
I don't think Nanny Plum can turn herself back again.
She can't pick up her wand.
Oh, what a shame. Now, for your homework...
But Nanny Plum, we can't leave her as a frog.
Can't we? Oh, I suppose not. Which fairy wants to turn her back again?
Me!
All right. Holly, do your best.
I'm not sure what spell to use.
I'm sure Nanny Plum would want you to just have a go anyway.
OK, I'll try this. Abracazari, frog to fairy. Oh, it worked.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Oops. Sorry, Nanny.
You did very well, Holly. But you shook your wand a bit too hard. Abracazari, frog to fairy.
Hooray!
You see, children, it's all in the wand control.
Yes, Nanny Plum.
Fascinating, Mistress Plum. But if we might return to nature class for a...
Yes, children. What Mr. Old Elf is trying to...
Look!
It's him! It's Big Bad Barry!
What a fish! We'll be eating him for weeks.
He's got the cheese! Start the engine! Full sail!
We're not going anywhere!
Yes, we are. Bad Barry is pulling us backwards.
Hang on!
We've got him! We've got him!
I think he's got us, Daddy.
Holly's right. We should never have tried to catch Bad Barry.
He's too big.
He's too bad.
We have to let him go!
Never! Aha! He's given up!
I don't think so.
He's eating the line.
Ah, then he can have it. I give in. Sorry we tried to catch you, Barry. No hard feelings, eh?
Ah! He's eating Bunty! Launch the lifeboat!
Abandon ship! Women, children and kings first!
Poor Bunty.
Hello, everyone. The chips are ready. Where's the fish? Oh, what's going on?
Big Bad Barry is eating Bunty.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, dear. Do you think Barry would like some chips with that?
I think he's full. Alas, poor Bunty. I knew her well.
Right. What shall we have for dinner, then?
I think I'd like fish fingers.
With chips.
Easy now, Speedy. Steady, boy. Whoa!
Come on,
then. Whoa! That's it, Speedy. Yee-haw!
That was amazing.
I've never seen anything like it. Well done, Cowboy Ben.
Yee-haw!
So, young Jake, what's it to be? Dobbin or Samson?
Maybe Dobbin.
It's strange, isn't it, Samson? No one ever seems to want to ride you. Never mind. You stay here and have a rest. Off we go, then.
Miss Jolly?
Yes?
How do we tell our snails to move?
Tell them to trot on. Trot on!
Trot on!
Let's go snail riding! Wonderful day for a snail ride, what?
Where are we going?
Just around the meadow.
Miss Jolly! Samson the slug is following us.
Oh, I see. Keep going. I'll catch you up in a minute. Now then, you naughty slug. You're not meant to be on the ride. Back to the stables with you.
Keep up, everyone. Which way now?
Miss Jolly said just round the meadow.
This way, then. Whoa!
What's happening?
Well, I suppose he knows where he's going.
I never realised snails went this fast.
Maybe they can smell something they like. Like what?
All right, elves, let's get these cabbages loaded.
It's a bumper crop.
Yes, we managed to keep all the pests off them this year.
No greenfly.
No caterpillars.
And most important of all, no snails. Snail alert! Snail alert!
Bit of a draft in here. Let's close the window. Yeah, goodness me. Wise old elf, what are you... Ah, my jar of honey. What an amazing delivery service. You're even dressed as a bee. Yes?
Let me in.
What are you playing at? Shh. What's going on?
Bees, bees.
Ah, yes. I used to be frightened of bees too, but it turns out they're quite useful.
Shush.
Who switched the lights out?
Follow me quietly, Your Majesty.
Where are we going?
Shh.
Wise old elf, there better be a good reason for this, or good grief! What are those bees doing?
The bees have decided that the little castle is their new home, Your Majesty.
What?
But looking on the bright side, you can have all the honey you can eat.
Why have they all come here?
They followed me because they think I'm the queen bee.
Well, I don't want them on my castle.
Shh! If the bees notice us, they'll follow me again.
Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you say so? Hello, bees! He's over here! Cooey!
Ah! Get me out of here!
Don't worry, wise old elf. I've got you.
Wait! What about my honey?
They're getting closer! Try to shake them off!
Righto! Hang on!
Ah! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ah!
I'll try going lower.
Aren't we a bit near the pond?
There's the queen bee. I mean the wise old elf.
Here come the bees.
Come on! Here's your queen bee! And that is how you get a jar of honey.